Good afternoon, Bulldog Johnny YouTube channel. I am your visionary, the revolutionary coach, Bulldog Johnny. We are live. It is episode number 14, round 2 of the Farmers Insurance Open. Did not do what I wanted to do in the first round. I started out the first few holes under par, and then on the back 9, where did it all go wrong? Had a quadruple bogey on the 11th hole, and I think that's what really set into that's what set into place everything that happened. Y'all don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content. We have like I said, y'all get ready. We need a lot of views for these videos. We're already at 2,500 channel views. Thank y'all very much, so much, for what y'all have done for this channel, for 2,500 channel views. You know something? I want to thank y'all for that. Y'all just don't know what y'all mean by doing this. I mean, hey, this is something I love to do. Oh, excuse my language. And I like doing it, so sending it to y'all helps me out. So y'all enjoy round 2 of PGA 2K25 Road to the Masters. I mean, not Road to the Masters, crap. PGA Tour 2K25. It's round 2 of the Jorge Campillo is 5 under par at this event. So here is Henny Koyak, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and John McCarthy on the call right here today, round 2. I feel pretty confident to make my way up this leaderboard. Here we enjoy.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back in beautiful La Jolla, California for the second round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. Taking a look at the leaderboard and the position of our featured player. And it's a story that really isn't spoken about as much on tour, but it should be a nerve-wracking day ahead for our player.
That's right, Luke. Right now, this player is just floating above the cut line. You're going to have to go out and play a pretty solid round of golf to stick around for the weekend.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole.
Projected cut line is 5 over par, so I've got to stay in that above that category to make my 4th straight cut. I'm going to go full loft and backspin here.
Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway, and that's going to set the tone for the day. Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday, a little bit more difficult today.
Look like this one's heading to the beach.
Again in the
right up and down. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Par putt coming up here. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
That's pretty tidy.
That'll clean up.
That's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice.
So me and Will Zalatoris, my rival, he's 2 over par for the day thus far.
And now we find ourselves.
Did I just
with
see
a par
that
4
right?
Here.
Jorge Campillo was 11 under. He's 6 under on the day. Whoa, he is tearing it up today. Woo. I have to make a huge statement quick. Uh-oh. That's perfect.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
That's perfect. Right there where we
This
wanted
is
it
his
to be.
second shot.
Next shot, straight back into the teeth of the wind.
I want to give it a little bat. That is perfect.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This putt, it's 41 feet out. Starts off looking good.
Get in that.
Good
Oh,
putt. That'll work.
man, that was a good shot.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. And that should secure the par on this one. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
I don't think I found
Looks
it.
to be going with the 6-iron. Wow, what happened there?
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt for par here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just...
Booyah! That got another par,
Okay, holding
boys.
steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
So 3 over par, that's not too bad.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
It's supposed
I
to be
love this hole. Just
medium-sized
take it out
winds,
of
but
those
it's still a
bunkers
little
on the
high.
right-hand side and hit
High.
yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make. I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole.
that.
It's a doozy.
I'll take it.
Wonderfully played. 3 over par.
I think this will play.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Let's see.
I think this could be
No.
a slight miscalculation.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Airmail the green with that approach.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
Never get it.
Look at this one break back. That's
Told
disappointing.
you.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Playing from around 160 yards.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
I want to give it, let's see, let me go down and look at this. Okay. All right, I'm going to give it, I'm going to de-loft a little bit. Play into this.
Going with the 8-iron here. It's fair to say that approach didn't hit the mark.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
This one's tracking towards the hole, I feel.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Not bad.
This Our leader is up by 4 shots now. This hole is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Second shot here on the 6th.
I'm going to give a little bit of de-loft on this. Going to give a little de-loft on this.
This one looks like it's going left. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Still not reading it.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we
Another
check the
ball.
standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
And he's down there.
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
I don't think so. I think that's right. That's right. Told you. I knew it.
A little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
The wind is affecting every darn thing I go to hit.
Bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, that's a quality shot from out of the sand. That should set up an easy save. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Oh, that's going to turn it a little left a little bit. Now that might work. Let's try that.
opting
That's
for the
bunker
6 iron.
bound.
This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. This is his second shot. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Oh, he's got to love how this feels. Ahead in this rivalry. Nice.
This looks pretty handy. And back to the play, shall we? And he needs this to save par. John, have you got a read on this one?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never
out
a
of the
good
cut.
sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Not a bad line, this one. Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere.
About time you get one to roll back.
Hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
Up and down, side to side, shake and bake. Baby, that's a birdie.
From the bogey at the last hole.
So 2 over 38.
And Rich, this player's in a precarious position. It's probably not something that we focus too much on tour. Right on that cut line or just above it is such a pressure-packed situation.
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
That's perfect.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Let me move over to the left a little. Try to get it, do a little loft and backspin here.
Going with the 7. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. Okay, that'll work. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
And this one is for his par.
Hold it.
And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
This is the one I hit
Good choice.
badly
Go with
yesterday,
the 3
first
iron.
round.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, so close. Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This for par.
What? I can't. It's,
Just a short
oh
putt
my
remaining here.
God!
Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings.
Got to get a
On the tee
birdie.
now,
I got to
coming
get a
off the
couple of
bogey.
birdies or I'm
Have
out
a bit of a
of this
sting in the
tournament.
tail, I'd imagine.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot
Oh,
so
boy,
much
there
more
it went.
imperative to
Or
not
shank the
get
stew
it
out there.
above
Shank
the hole.
it.
Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Okay, Henny, this one's found the bunker. Is it lying okay?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
That away, come on.
Handy out of the bunker there.
I'm out.
Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but
I'm
then
out.
she goes.
Won't never make it.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it,
Yep.
not good.
Exactly. Uh-oh. That ain't good at all either.
Second shot here on their 13th hole.
Come on now.
This lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
That's a perfect shot, but it's rolling away from the hole. I didn't want it to do
And
that.
this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, this one looks like it's breaking hard to the right.
Yep. Hard breaker. Gonna go downhill too. See there how far downhill it's going?
That's well judged. Good speed, good line.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
4 feet to the cup. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Setting up now on a par 4.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
So I might need to set. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he's looking good. Just birdied his last hole.
This one might just go in the hole.
Okay, time to return to the action. What an opportunity to make a birdie. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
Ooh.
Oh, it lipped out.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
Come on, I got to get inside the
Well,
cut
the par
line.
4,
Come on
15
now, I
hole.
can't
Why
stand
are the
this.
straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Taking aim from around 190 yards here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. This would be a great up and down.
On bogey this, and I got a
And
sneaky
this
feeling.
putt coming up for his par. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Not a whole lot to this putt. If anything, it'll move a little to the right.
Looks pretty good.
Come on. And he's made
Well,
it.
I'll be done.
What a putt.
Party.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today. Looking nice.
Good speed.
Get in there.
That was
a
good looking line. Plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Next up is this par 4 hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge
I figured it out of bounds. There it went. I knew it. I knew it.
Good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side.
It's over with now. You can hang it up.
It still is a promising birdie opportunity.
It's over with. Hang it up.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. 6th shot coming up.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
A bit wild on approach there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
I won't
Let's
make the
return
cut.
to live play now.
I'm done. I'm not making the cut.
18 feet to
Might
the
as
cup.
well as hang this up.
And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Another quadruple bogey, and these darn wind speeds done it again.
That putt ends up just short of the hole. Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Really?
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. The 18th hole is a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk-reward par 5s in the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
That's perfect.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Nope,
So
too
close.
much. Too much break in it.
And with that, his round has come to a close.
Well, barring some kind of miracle, it's over with. Yep, didn't make the cut. I'm out. Well,
That's a shame. Unfortunately, unable to make the cut this week, Beamer. That'll hurt.
Luke, every player faces this at some point in time, even the greats. You miss a cut. It's never a good feeling, but you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on, and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
that's right.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
I'm not going to make the cut on this one, so I'm out. I did not make the cut, so it's so my round at it's over. I'm through. I lost the cut. Did not make the cut. I got to do some serious work. Some very serious work. Jorge Campillo wins it. He goes 20 under par for the entire tournament. So I lost 6 points in the ranking. Tie spinner upgrade. I lost 2,200 followers. Not a good. That's not a good sign at all. Wake up, man. I did not make the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am, but we have training coming up for the we have a message. Who's this? Troy Anderson. Here's some fun offer. Let's see what Troy Anderson's got to say. I may do this tonight, guys. I've got 2 fun opportunities for you. Would you like to appear on a golf podcast as a guest speaker or host a golf trivia night? Host a trivia night. Sponsor progression. Okay. Now. So Will Zalatoris sent me a message. He said, "Thanks for the match today. You pushed me to play my best, and I can't wait for our next battle. Let's meet up soon. Thanks. Thank you. Let's catch up soon." So I'm going to tell you something. So I'm going to do something against my better judgment. I'm going to do the Waste Management Open tonight as well. We got 48 more followers. Let's see what Troy Anderson says. Okay, so it says here, he says, you haven't quite hit your form just yet. How about lowering the difficulty until you get the swing of things? I'll think about it. Sure, no rush. Remember, I'm always here if you need anything. Thank you very much. A course that I think I can dominate at this course. Hi, Dalster. What do you know what people say about rivalry? Rose Zhang, excuse me. Hey, I done beat her one time. That it fuels greatness. Are you interested in testing that theory? Yes. So she wants a rivalry with me at one of my favorite courses. It's the Waste Management Open that we're going to be doing today. The Waste Management Open, Phoenix Open, Scottsdale. Let me see what's going down with this. Hang on, not just yet. So I'm down to 48 in the FedEx Cup standings. I did not make the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, so I did not qualify for it, but Xander Schauffele won it. I have to get, if I win this, I qualify for the Genesis Invitational, which we'll have it next week at Riviera Country Club. The players. Players coming up 5 weeks. I've got to do something before we get to the Players Championship. I'm going to put my sim back down to amateur difficulty and get everything back like it needs to be. Yes. It said lowering the difficulty till I get my swing, till I get my stuff back, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so let's go back to the My Career section. Let's do some training exercises. How about you, boys? Sorry, guys, I didn't do so well in this tournament, but hey, what was that they said? You make some, you lose some. Let's see. Great escapes. Knock it close. I'm gonna do great escapes because I got to work on my out of land at within 10 foot of the pin 6 times, must start off green and finish on the green. Land within 6 foot of the pin 4 times, and the same thing on all 3. But one of them says 3 foot too, so not bad. So we'll take it. We'll try and see what we got to do. I'm gonna do a whole entire practice round shortly. Even though it says 4 holes, I'm gonna do it with the first set of and then we'll go from there. Way down the hill. Whoa, what are we doing here? Mm-mm. Ooh, that was a good shot. Really good shot. We'll give it a little de-loft a little. That's perfect. Land in that yellow circle. Come on, stay there in that yellow circle. Come on. I just hit that and on past it, but I got all 3 objectives that time. That's not bad. Got 15 shots out of that. That's not bad. Now I said we was gonna have a even though now, you know, now we have now I'm we're not gonna have what I said we were gonna have, a double feature this week, because I didn't make the Pro-Am, so therefore we can't have the Pro-Am on here Friday. But here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do the practice round, and then we're gonna do the TPC Scottsdale WM Phoenix Open. I'm gonna try to go ahead and get a little bit ahead in this game. So we're gonna do a four hole practice round, as they say. But I don't, this is not. Firm greens, that's good. I like a firm green. That's perfect. That's right up good. A little too far. Mm. Mm. Nope. Well, this is the second hole here. Give this full loft and backspin here. Oh, that's perfect there, boys. Can't ask for a better time with that. Oh, it's in the green, in the fair, in the bunker. I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna de-loft it. Let's run it up on the green. That's perfect. Well, you know, like I said earlier, I don't. You know, a lot of times golfers don't make the cut. You know, you're not gonna make the cut on every event, y'all. We gotta understand that. We got to do better. But it's worth a shot. I mean, too much club. Still hit that in the bunker. Dug that in there too.